Hello, I'm Jared Lee, host of the American Dream Selling Cleveland. Today we're in Cleveland Heights at CLE Urban Winery. We're going to meet with owner Destiny Burns and find out what truly makes this winery unique. Come on, let's check it out. Destiny, thanks for having us here.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
So first question, what inspired you to start your own winery?
Well, I grew up in Cleveland. Euclid is my hometown. And about 8 years ago, after a 20-year career in the military and 13 years in the defense industry, I decided to come back home. I wanted to open a business that had something to do with food and wine. I looked at the market here in Cleveland, and there's so many great restaurants. I didn't want to wade into that red ocean of competition. But I love the brewery culture here in Cleveland. It's like a beating heart of the city. So I figured if it works with beer, why not wine? So from the ground up, I created this urban craft brewery style winery where we're just making wine instead of beer. We have always had a license to sell and distribute only in Ohio, but I'm just launching a capability through a company called Vino Shipper that's going to allow me to ship to 39 states.
Wow.
We're going to be able to get this Cleveland-centric wine out to the masses.
All right, Destiny, can you give me a little bit of a tour of this great place?
Yeah, so this building is actually over 100 years old. It was a former auto repair garage, so people would come in here and get their cars fixed. We built the bar here. We had to cut through the concrete to put the bar in. We really designed this thing from the ground up. It was a big raw space when I got it. So I was able to really create it the way that we wanted it. So we put this bar in here and this back bar so people can sit and look into the winery. Up in the front, we have seating for about 40 people. We also host live music and things like that with up in the front here in our garage door. And when the weather's nice, we can open the back garage door and the front, and the wind just kind of flows through, which is really lovely. This is where the magic happens. This is where we make our wine.
Oh, wow.
So all of our wine is fermented in stainless steel in these tanks here. And we do have some barrel aging going on as well. These are for our special reserve. So we get these bourbon barrels from Tom's Foolery Distillery in Chagrin Falls. We've got a barrel of Cab, a barrel of Syrah, and a barrel of Merlot. And in about another 4 months, we'll take all those 3 barrels and we'll blend them all together, and it's a beautiful, velvety, rich red blend that we call CLE Urban Wine. This is finished wine right here.
Okay.
So we have, in the back, I have another storage area that is stacked to the ceiling with finished wine. So this is where we make our wine.
No, this place is definitely truly unique. Well, Destiny, we really appreciate you taking out the time in here.
It's so good to have you here today.
I'm here with Daryl Constant Jr. at the Art of Tremont. Daryl, this place is fantastic. Can you tell me what inspired you to get into the Airbnb game?
So for the longest time, I always wanted to get into real estate. It was always a passion of mine, and I was just tired of sitting on the sidelines. So talked with my family, talked with a friend, and then we decided to jump right in. And we're gonna focus on the short-term rentals and see where that takes us.
Tell me where you came up with the concept behind this design, because I haven't seen anything like this.
It's really crucial when you're launching your Airbnb that you wanna be unique. You wanna have amenities that set you apart from the rest of your competition. So for the Art of Tremont, I think there's 3 things that really make this unique. One is the vibrant colors and the artwork all throughout the house. 2 is our Control 4 software technology that's integrated everywhere. So for example, there's speakers in every room. So you could play Spotify, Pandora, in a unique room or in all the rooms. And then finally, I think the last thing that makes this unique is in our basement, we have our deluxe theater system, where there's a wall-to-wall monitor projection system with movie theater chairs.
Daryl, thanks again for having us. I'm your host, Jared Lee. Catch us next time on the American Dream Selling Cleveland.
Ready to watch this movie?
You bet.
Let's do it.